How's it going, everybody? It's your boy Marcus, Television Gamer, and welcome back to another unboxing. Today, I've got a brand new accessory for the Nintendo Switch 2, which I got right here. And, yeah, it's the RDS Industries Game Traveler Deluxe Crossbody Bag. You can see what you can see what it looks like already. And it kind of shows you it's for the Switch. It's for the Switch 2. Here is a look at the back. Oh yeah, also, after this, I do kind of want to give you guys my thoughts on this dude as well. So once the unboxing is done, I will kind of give you guys my thoughts. Now that I've had like about a week to mess with this. Because I got the Switch 2 on Saturday. And, hey, I still, at the time of this recording, I still haven't even uploaded the unboxing. But if I did already upload it, make sure you guys check that out. Because it was definitely exciting. But, yeah, so I mainly just want to kind of share my thoughts and feelings on this console. Show you some of the games that I have on it. And just give you my thoughts and feelings on it, pretty much. So, anyways, back to this. So it has a little strap right there. Oh yeah, I did kind of get a little head start on it, on the packaging. But if you zoom in a little bit, don't mind the moving cam, it says padded back pocket holds and protects Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch OLED model, or Nintendo Switch without Joy-Con attached. Front pocket safely stores Joy-Con, AC adapter, HDMI cable, Joy-Con straps, 2 game cards, holders, adjustable body strap, soft cleaning cloth, and some game card cases. Each case holds 4 game cards. Micro SD card case, 2 pieces. Each case holds 2 micro SDs. Fits in any section of game card case. And then dust-free protection. So it tells you, so compatible with Nintendo Switch 2, Switch OLED, and then it's not compatible for the Switch Lite. So, yeah. That's just a brief look at the box. Now we can go ahead and crack this baby open. I did take off the tape already, so this can just remove like so. And here is the bag. Very, very nice. Actually, the thing is, we went to the mall. And I went to GameStop. My dad and I, we went to the mall. Went to GameStop first. They had a couple of options, but not really ones that I was kind of into. Then we went to Best Buy, and they had a little bit more. They had some generic ones, and then they had this super clean bag. It has these little buckles. So, let's see what we got inside. Okay, so this is the cleaning cloth. It's just a cleaning cloth, nothing too crazy. And then this is just a cardboard cutout, so we can take that out. I guess it's to make sure that, I guess it's just to keep everything secure, right, keep it compact. And then you have your 2 game card holders right here, which I probably might only be, when it comes to trackball, I might only bring just the one of these, because not like I'm gonna really need them, but this is what they look like. Actually, I think I used to have a case that it was like a hard shell case, and it used to have something similar to these. They were in red, and then of course it has the game card holders, which cool. You know, it's good that they're in there, because I may or may not need that. I don't know, but it's always good to have. But you get 2 of those in here, and then there's that, and they just store in the front of the console. or the bag. And then you open this, and this is for the console itself. Let's take that out. And this is just a little cardboard backing again, and you put your... So I'm assuming the way this works is you take your Nintendo Switch out, and you put the screen in here. Oh yeah, that cloth is actually going to come in handy. And you just kind of put it in like this, and then the Joy-Cons will go ahead and slide onto the sides right here. Or how do you put them? Like this? I don't know, something feels weird. Or do they store in this? No, they have to store in here, but I don't know, that feels kind of weird. Like it doesn't really feel like they're all that. Oh, yeah, is this Velcro? Can you like make these bigger? Or can you store more like stuff in here? I'm assuming you could probably store more stuff. But so like this? I think. Is that how it looks like? I think that's how you do it, right? With the Joy-Cons. Right? And then... Okay. Alright. Let me take off the little... See what I could do with this situation here. Let's see if there's a way we can... If we can, like, break this free. Gonna have to figure out the whole strap situation because they're locked behind these cable tie thingies. Yeah, I'll probably figure that out later, but I'm assuming that's how it fits. Does it have like a example, or at least like a... Okay, yeah, so they do... okay, yeah, so they do... The Joy-Con 2s do store like that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I just had to see. And then, of course, the console goes in the padded area. And there it is, final product. Pretty dang nice. Good quality overall. Right, the game card cases, again, I'm not going to really need 2 of these. In fact, I'm probably going to use one of these for like extra storage, because I do be getting a lot of games. So, and there it goes. One of them goes flying off. We'll grab it. I got it. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I kind of moved you. But, there we go. Alright, we got it. But that is essentially... It's got a decent amount of padding. I'm still... I guess it's like this. With the cornices facing forward. Right? But either way, though, that still kind of feels odd. I don't know. But I guess that's how you're supposed to do it. But yeah, so you get 2 of them. So now that that's done and not the way... Ow! Ah! Don't drop me the Joy-Cons, man. This is fresh hardware, man. It's week old hardware. Anyways, now that I've showed you guys that, let's take this out the bag. Oh. Sorry guys. Let's, first of all, let's get this thing cleaned. So we'll go ahead and open up this cloth. And then I will kind of show you guys what's on my Switch 2 and give you guys the lowdown on how it is. How it's been with this new console. And all I gotta tell you guys is that it's been pretty freaking... I've had a blast with this console so far. Like, I haven't really had any, like, issues or complaints with this. But, yeah, pretty good. Let's see the cloth. Yeah, it's just, does it clean? Is it, let's see, how well is it? No. I mean, it does the trick, but it's not really. Okay, looks better. It's not perfect, but anyways, that little accessory's out the way. Review time. So, like I said before, I got this thing on Saturday as like an early Christmas present. And you know, the setup process, it was actually pretty smooth, and the transfer process was also very easy. All I had to do was just have my original Switch with this Switch, so I could do the transfer process. And oh yeah, guys, I've been playing with this thing in a couple different ways. I think the next day what I ended up doing was I played with this thing in handheld, but also in tabletop. And as far as like the ergonomics, it's mostly flat, but it doesn't feel all that bad. And you know, yesterday I was playing a lot of Madden, and it wasn't super duper like uncomfortable, right? It does feel a lot better. Like when you compare it, let me get the OG so I can show you. And also, little drink break, but when you compare, this is the OG right here, but when you compare like this, considering how small the Joy-Cons are, this gets very uncomfortable to play, right? Also, it becomes a bit annoying. Here, let me get a better view. But you can see the two consoles side by side. You could see the size of both units. But playing with this in handheld is always so annoying because it's like, first of all, like let me run a game of Metroid Dread real quick. Oh yeah, I was in my system settings. As a matter of fact, let me do this so there's no glare. Turn the brightness down a little bit. Moving the brightness down. Turn that down so you can see. But let me kind of run. Oh yeah, I had Mario and Luigi Brothership going. But let me show you what happens when I try to play like Prince of Persia in handheld mode. Oh, that's right. I forget it's on the other Switch. I keep forgetting. Let's see, what could we play that's... I gotta download this, but sometimes what will happen is I'll play, and this thing, like, these things will just not connect. Like, look, I can't even press... See, look, it works now, but I have to do this a lot. And it's annoying. It gets really cumbersome. In fact, look at... I don't have the kickstand because it was getting really annoying having to deal with it flapping around. So I just took it off and I just left it off, man. But yeah, as good as this console was, it definitely wasn't. Like, eventually just didn't really hit the same, man. Like, the display is just tiny, right? Like, trying to play in handheld in this, it wasn't as great. But now that I have the Switch 2, oh my god, man, it's been a big improvement. Like, now it's like there might be times where I might not even want to play in TV completely, right? Unless this thing's battery starts to go low, which I will say, if you have the auto brightness turned off, like, oh yeah, it'll take a lot of battery. And it's like, I eventually, like, I played with this in handheld mode for some time, and it almost, I got it down to like 10% or so, and I'm like, yeah, I better put this in dock mode. But it's like the fact that I can play this thing in handheld mode for a period of time, it feels so much better now. And also, again, like I don't know if I mentioned this in the Switch 2 vid. Probably I don't think I mentioned this in the unboxing, but this console has accessibility features now. Like, that's freaking crazy. Because this, let me show you. This is like the default, the standard, right? Like, this, it's doable on this system, right? On the Switch 2, it's fine, but to be able to make it to like a larger text size is freaking awesome. Now, it's good, but it's not perfect, right? Because again, this is Nintendo's like first time entering the world of accessibility, right? Because while they are known to be like accessible in terms of like their gaming library, they're not very known. It's like they're known for, having games like Assassin's Creed, and then you have Super Mario, right? The Nintendo, they have something for everyone. But as far as like the accessibility in terms of like text to speech and Zoom, they're not really known for that. And so to finally have a console that has those accessibility features is kind of a game changer. It might not seem like a big deal to everybody else, but for myself and everyone else who is blind and who's blind or low vision, like this is a huge deal. And actually, here's the crazy part. I almost decided to get an Xbox because it had accessibility features, right? Like I did a whole bunch of research on it. I guess the main reason why I kind of wanted to get an Xbox was because one of the content creators that I would watch, The Blind Life. If you're blind or visually impaired, you might be familiar with that channel. But I watched one of his videos where he had an Xbox, and I'm like, ooh, maybe I should check it out. But I ended up not getting an Xbox, which I'm not gonna lie, I kind of don't regret, because now we got the Switch 2, and it's like I can still enjoy my Nintendo games now with a console that is accessible. Like, oh man, it's just great. I got Street Fighter 6 recently because it was on sale. Freaking phenomenal. Same with Madden. But one thing that is impressive, even still, is the speeds for the eShop, guys. This is just mind blowing. Like, hold on, let me see if we can angle it right. Let me see if we can get it at a good angle to show you. Actually, let me show you the coolness of this. Look at how awesome that is. You can switch the kickstand to like different angles too. Look, you could do it low like this or like that, which, shoot, that's probably a really good angle right there. Let me show you guys the speed for the eShop, man, because it's crazy how fast this thing is. Right, hold on, let me back this up. Or can we do this? Yeah, let's do that. Let me get the eShop loaded. Okay, so watch. I'm gonna do this. Okay, on a count of 3, I'm gonna load the eShop. Watch how fast this is. 1, 2, 3. Did it do it? No, hold on. Okay, that was not fair. I just took a screenshot from the game chat button, actually. Yes, that's a fair. Why wasn't it set? Oh, because the stupid Joy-Con. There we go. there we go. Okay, I think we should be good. Okay, ready? 1, 2. There we go. Oh, wait. No. No. No, I gotta do the test again. Something. Okay, here we go. Okay. 1, 2. There we go. Watch. Wait, what's happening? Why? I'm trying to show the speeds, man. Okay, here we go. What? No. 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 I wasn't ready yet. So annoying. Okay, this time for sure. Okay, 1, 2. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding. Well, look, this is. Watch. Look at the speed on the original. Yeah, I don't want to waste too much time, but look at how slow this is. Like, watch. If you wanna look, because sometimes I like to come on here and look at the great deals. This is the speed. Watch. Do 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 do. Look at how slow this is. Like, this eShop is so outdated. Now watch. You kind of already saw it though. You kind of already saw how fast the new one is. Watch. Oh yeah, Street Fighter 6. But that's not what I was trying to show you. Okay, here we go. Look at how fast the eShop is on this. Watch. Look at how fast this goes. Come on. Like, this is a major improvement, man. Like, come on. It's like, now I actually wouldn't mind scrolling through the eShop because it's not going to take a billion freaking years, man. But anyways, I think I kind of... Sorry if I made the eShop segment longer than it should be, but I was trying to show you, like, from a comparison of the speeds, but I still showed you guys. But yeah, one thing that I will say as far as like the unit itself is that I do like that instead of the slide mechanics, you've got the magnets, and also the fact that instead of small little buttons, they're actually like a little bit bigger, right? So now, you know, if you're low vision, it makes it a lot easier to kind of feel for where the release buttons are. Versus something like this, with the OG, they're right here. They're like really tiny, so you might just miss them. But you have to like push up and slide. But yeah, this thing, like in 2017, this was like big. This was the future. Now you look back at this thing and this is like when the freaking Nintendo Wii came out. Like, it's, I don't know, I feel like this thing isn't gonna age well. This might, maybe, but as far as this, no, I don't think this is gonna, like, no, man. After a while, just playing this thing in handheld, it just feels so uncomfortable. And the sticks are like, they're tiny, not a lot of room. But this, see, look at the size of the sticks on here. They're a lot bigger, a lot roomier, right? Like, it just feels so much freaking better. Now, as far as the graphics and stuff go, oh yeah, they look good. I'm not gonna go too crazy about the graphics because I'm gonna be brutally honest. I don't really care about like the visuals and all that stuff because like the graphics is one thing, but it's like the gameplay kind of gives me the bigger picture on how good this thing is, right? But as far as my library, if you guys want to see my library, this is what I've got. Boy, oh boy, have I underestimated the the size of some of these games, man. Like, I knew how big NBA 2K was going to be, but Madden, I didn't even realize that. So I had to make a bunch of sacks on some games. Now, I don't know yet if this is going to be my definitive library. Like, this is going to be my final library. But later down the line, I may eventually get an SD. But so far, this is what I've got popping. And there might be some more changes later. But yeah, guys, my experience with the console has been positive. I've enjoyed playing this in all three modes: handheld, TV, and even tabletop too. Like, I would put this on my I have a foldable table, and even putting this on there, the screen's big enough for me to see, because trying to play tabletop on this was kind of a nightmare because of how small the screen was. Oh my god. So annoying. But yeah, that's just loading a Mario and Luigi brothership. But yeah, it just it just, this one just doesn't really hit. Now, am I gonna keep this one? Maybe. Yeah, I think I am gonna still keep this. But this is probably gonna be like for, I don't know, like for like when I have the cousins come over or something, maybe. And this might be my on-the-go console, but then again, I don't know if I want this to be my on-the-go console, because it just, no. I think this is going to be more of like an at-home thing, and then this one's probably going to be my on-the-go, right? I don't know. But regardless, the Switch 2 is a phenomenal console, and, you know, I would definitely recommend picking one up. It is a little pricey. They got $400, but if you get the Mario Kart World bundle, that's like $450. But you're kind of, that's a good deal considering that you're getting a game for free. So yeah, and I gotta say, Mario Kart World has been a good experience. How does it compare to Sonic Racing Cross Worlds? I don't know. It's tricky, because on it, I haven't been playing this one as much because I've been playing a lot of Madden and Street Fighter. I've been playing a lot of these two games lately. In fact, after this video, I'm probably just going to play with this thing in handheld, because, yeah, this is a super fun console. And, again, overall, I would highly recommend it. Now, as far as, like, if I recommend it for those who are blind and visually impaired, I'm going to say I wouldn't highly recommend it, but I do feel like, you know, these are the set, they do have some, like, it is a big improvement from the Switch, right? The original Switch. So if you're someone who has low vision and is looking for a console with decent accessibility features, I think the Switch 2 is the one. So there it is, guys. My unboxing / Switch 2 review. So if you guys enjoyed that vid, don't forget to like and sub. Turn on those post notifications so you'll know when I upload. And definitely stay tuned, because, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. You guys want me to do like a... Do you guys want me to do like Switch 2 gameplays or something? Like I did before? Like with Pokemon Violet? Let me know if you guys wanted me to do like some gameplays with this thing. I'd love to show you guys some of the games like Street Fighter or something like that. But you guys let me know in the comments what you'd like to see. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you in the next video. Peace.